Okay, now we're going to, as I said before, we're going to start shaping the head off. I went back in, I took out some of my center line, and I also, if you'll notice, I put a cross line in across here, perpendicular to the center line, just to maintain the width of the head. So I put that in, so you can put that in to help yourself. Like I said, always put these lines back in. As you can see, the heads, we've shaped the head down, took those high spots that were here and here, cleaned everything off, and we've got the bill, everything shaped in. Now it's just a matter of starting to refine this head all along here and start working the head into the body and shaping the body along with the head. That'll bring everything out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to shape the bill, get the bill all shaped in, and then we'll get all that, get the head finished. We're going to move down to the tail end and start doing the tail and part of the vent area, which is this area here, and get that all shaped and start raising the wings. So that's part of it we're going to be working on. We'll probably not shape the head completely all the way, but we'll just get it started, but we want to work the backside. But the main thing is getting this head shaped into the body so it'll be ready to go. So I'm going to start shaping the head a little bit more, getting the contour to the body, and then we'll work on shaping some more of the body to the rear and then to the front. So we'll just get this all cleaned up. I need to take out a little bit right in here. You notice I'm using one of those rounded ended diamonds that I showed you earlier. You can still use the safe end if you wanted to. I just switched to this one because it'll help me get into smaller places. And because it's smaller, be sure you take small, even strokes with it, because it will chatter on you on here if you don't watch it. Working the side around and the breast around for the side of where the bill and the bottom of the bill is going to be. You can see right here that the bottom of the bill and the face are starting to line up with each other. I'll turn it around here so you can see this. You can see where these two are starting to get symmetrical now on either side. So we'll continue working that very slowly now because we're getting close to where we need to be and we don't want to go too far and take off too much. Just working the head and the body, rounding them together. And just working around the breast area too, bringing that back in together as well. We need to work this side of the head a little bit more. You can see we need to have a little bit of an angle right in here that we need to work. So we'll work some of that down. Still see a little bit of a flat spot. It's kind of flat right in here. We need to roll that around over to the side. So we need to take some of that out as well. It's going to take out some of that center line, but we can put that back in. I think what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to stop and change this bit to the carbide one, and because I need to shape this breast a little more. It needs something just a little bit more aggressive. So I'll let this thing stop spinning and then I'll change it around, and then won't take just a minute. Go back to the carbide tip that we were using before, as you can see. And now we'll get down in here and we'll take some more of this off. see this starting to round the head, making the jaw, cheek line a little more contoured. Take it right into the, refine it down to that bill a little bit more. I'm still trying to get this flat spot taken care of right in here, which I want to roll right up into the breast and the neck. You need to stop every once in a while and check to make sure that you don't have any flat spots anywhere and that everything is getting rounded. Sometimes you can just walk away from something and come back to it and you'll see spots that you missed you didn't think were there before. So stop for a little bit sometimes, just take a break and then come back and look at it again, and you'll be surprised at what you're going to see when you get back to it. You can see I'm starting to work those flat spots out now. Got just a little bit of a flat spot right in there. Now if you look at the bird, as you can see, it's got, the rest is pretty much rounded. The flat spot pretty much in here is gone. So now we can start refining some more around this head area. So what I'm going to do is, I've noticed again that I need to take some of this top area off the body back here, slope those wings into the body. So I'm going to come like this up next to the neck. Have a spot right there. It needs to be rounded. Have like an edge right here that I need to round over into the breast. Another look here at the breast along close to the tail. I can see that I need to just take a little bit of it and round it down too. And notice my center line is going out, but I'm going to put it back in here just in a minute. Now as you can see, the whole bird is starting to get a rounded look to it. It's got a nice round contour, and that's what we're looking for. So now we can start moving over. Since I've got the head pretty much shaped into this bill here, what we're going to do is we're going to draw in the side portions of the bill and cut that out, so that'll be ready to go and we can define this underneath the neck. When we do that, we're going to move on back to the wings and not worry about the head until we get back this done. Then we'll come back and finish the head and get it detailed out. So we'll work on this, draw this bill out right now. So what I'll do is just lay this down and look at my pattern that I have here. You can see the top of the pattern right here, and we'll measure the top of the bill, the thickness, which is roughly about as wide as it is, which should be about another 4 millimeters or so. Maybe it could be a millimeter longer. In this case, it's about 5 millimeters. It is 5 millimeters. So the bill is going to come off right here with the edge of this is the back of the bill right here going into the head. As you can see right there. That's that line right there. And then the bill's going to come off, because you notice the bill doesn't come straight out like it is here. It curves down. If you look at this pattern here, I give you an idea of this part of the bill we draw, and it actually comes out like so, and like that. So the bill's going to curve off roughly almost to the center of this bill, this part of a square area. So what we're going to do is draw just a curved line up to that area right there like that. Probably just refine it just a little bit, get some of that smudge off of it. And what we're going to do is we're going to measure down from that point. We're going to measure down from that point. The distance we measured, the width of the bill, which is right there. We'll make a little mark. Just put a pencil mark there. And then you'll notice that the bill is not straight, it's curved on the top and bottom. So we'll just draw from that spot, like so. And there is your bill, as you can see. What we're going to do now is just kind of refine that a little bit. Because what's going to happen is if you look at this point right here where it comes into the body, going to kind of round that off just a little bit right there. Take all of that in there out. And then it'll make it a little more bird-like rather than a block. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch now from this carbide tip here to this rounded diamond. And that will make things a little bit easier. So I'm going to switch that over. We'll go very slowly start to take this down. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start taking this down this way, all the way down, and do the same thing up under here. Just take it a little at a time. As we get to this point, the bill is going to start to get a little more fragile, so we want to be real careful. Try to maintain it straight down, straight across. You don't want it to be angled or anything like that. You just don't want it flat like it is now. We'll angle it later. I don't normally draw the bill on both sides. You can if you want, that's your option. I just do this and then I look at it and see if I've got it pretty much flat. You can tell if you look at it straight on like this, you can tell if you've got angled over this way or angled this way. And I've pretty much got it, straight all the way down. So I take it down to this line that I've got, that I drew on here. You just take it down until the line basically almost disappears. Like so. Just like that. So you can see what I've got there now. Now I'm going to do the bottom part, and I'll do the same thing. Get up in here and start at the bottom under the chin. And I'm just going to start rolling it up into there. Both sides flat, like I did on the top one. You want to keep the bottom one the same way. So I just kind of check it for symmetry as I'm going. I just look at it straight on, like that. As you can see, it's starting to look symmetrical. So I'll just pull it up here. Some more. Down to that same line I was using before. look at it again, make sure that I need to raise this side right here up a little bit. As you can see, this side right here needs to come up. It's lower than this side, so I'll just cut some more down this way, just a little bit deeper. Both sides flat. Put it up again. Turn it over and look at it. Starting to get there. You can raise this side. As you can see, this side right here needs to come up a little bit more. If you look at it head on, you can see that it's kind of like, look at this pencil line, it's dropped down further, so I need to pull it up some. Check it again. It's getting there just a little bit more. Take a look at it again that way. That side off just slightly. It's one of those things where you just do it a little bit at a time and then sneak up on it. And it's getting there. As you can see right now that that's pretty much getting level with the pencil line back there. They're pretty much the same if you look at them. So we'll leave those right now alone, because when we come back and detail the bill, it's a little wide here, but we're going to have to go in and cut this all out a little bit later on to establish the face and the chin and all that. So we're going to leave that alone for right now. And as you can see how the breast and the head and everything has started to flow together all through right here. Everything is contoured. The back of the head, as you see, is the head is rounded over like it should be. This high spot's gone. This high spot's gone. Everything is pretty much the same. I rounded all this over into here to the wings, into the neck into the chin, and the bill back here into the chin. So everything is pretty rounded. Pretty much gotten rid of all the flat spots. So now what we'll do is we'll come back here and we're going to work on raising these feathers back here and start putting in this ridge of feathers that fall onto the tail called the upper tail coverts and the lower tail coverts, shaping the tail and getting it straightened out. So we're going to start working on that, and we'll be changing out some bits and things and using a knife to cut this out, and we'll start raising the wing.